Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Jim up in beautiful Upper East Tennessee, where we need some rain, but I think we're supposed to get some here in a couple days. Say hi, Rose. Rosie, camera shy. She's camera shy all of a sudden. Hope everybody's having a good week. It's hump day. Yeah, it's hump day. It's 4th of July Eve. Uh, Hope you have a chance to get out and celebrate. They're having the fireworks here on Saturday, and I've been trying to avoid large gatherings this year, but the boys want to go watch the fireworks. I think they're having some music downtown, so we're going to go, but never fear. Old Jim will have a way to defend himself and his home to go. So if you're going to shoot fireworks, be real careful. Try to keep all your fingers intact because it happens a lot every year. And remember that treason is the reason for the season. I think there was 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. A lot of them died broke because Britain seized their assets. A bunch of them had their houses burned. Some of them were captured and tortured during the Revolutionary War. So those weren't meek old men that wearing their little powdered wigs. They were strong men, brave men. So that's what the country has lost. And John F. Kennedy said, ask not what you can do for your country, or ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. These men were bold. And we need to get a little bit of that back to sacrifice for your country. It's gone pretty much, and I'm talking about myself too. So just remember that, and I hope you have a great 4th of July. As far as the news goes, it looks like I saw it last night at work, but China's Coast Guard seized a Taiwanese fishing vessel and hauled it back to mainland China. Just another escalation there. China and the Philippines are still doing crazy stuff to each other, like using water cannons on each other and stuff. So China's becoming very aggressive. I think they realize if something drastic don't happen, there'll be a new sheriff in town in a few months. We'll see what happens. War's still raging in Europe. They're using the ATACMS and the Storm Shadow missiles. I don't know who's actually firing them. Could be mercenaries. It could be NATO soldiers doing that, attacking deep inside Russia. So we shall see what happens. I know that they had destroyed a bunch of airplanes in Ukraine. The Russians did, and been blowing up their airfields. They've really pounded their grid, their infrastructure. But Russia, or they're going to start using those F-16s against Russia, and I don't know if they can fly them out of Ukraine or what's left of Ukraine. And Russia's already said if they use NATO bases to use those in this fight, that those are legitimate targets. So we shall see. Still wait to see what happens between Israel and Hezbollah. So that's not looking real promising, as there's no signs of that de-escalating. And it's interesting to see all the mainstream media panic over Potato Head. They're still in full-blown panic mode about his debate. Evidently, Hunter Biden, the smartest guy Joe knows, is now deeply involved in Oval Office meetings. Dr. Jill wants old Potato Head to stay in the race, but I heard and I've been hearing that Kamala Harris, some of her delegates or surrogates, has threatened to blow up the Democratic Party if they put the white man on top of the ticket ahead of her. And even Michelle Obama has quietly been getting the fundraisers to rally behind the hyena that is Kamala Harris. And I can't remember that quote, being burdened from the past, whatever, that she said it all the time, and she must think it's real deep. You can find it. I mean, it's hilarious. If you'd have asked me the other day if I thought they would use Kamala, I would have said you're crazy. I thought it would be Gavin Newsom, maybe Gretchen Whitmer, even Booty Plug has been talked about. But it looks like now that Kamala is the favorite. If that shouldn't keep you up at night thinking about the crap show that would be, I don't know what would. So, lots of stuff to keep up with in the news, and none of it's very good anymore. The good news is, if you're a prepper, that you're a lot better off than 95 to 98% of the people in this country. Although I do think more people are starting to see the writing on the wall and starting to put a little food back and water, get water, and self-defense. So this weekend I'm getting the boys again. Going to have to go to Walmart or somewhere like that to get groceries. It'll probably be Walmart because there aren't many other options around here. We don't have a Costco, and Target's out of the question, and Walmart's just as bad. But in this economy, you got to save a buck where you can save a buck. And I'll add some more prep. So I'm thinking some more water and some more canned goods, maybe some rice, soy sauce, and thanks to Co-War Prepper, more candy bars to vacuum seal. And I'm about out of vacuum seal bags, so it's time to get me some of those. So just put back what you can. Every time you go to the grocery store, put a little more extra in your buggy if you can afford it. $10, $20 a trip really adds up over time. Prepping's it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Although if you're new to prepping, it might be a sprint right now to get what you need while you can get it. So I'm going to get off here. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. And remember, treason is the reason for the season. I saw that on a meme and I thought it was pretty good. So let's go Brandon. Let's go Vols. FJB and his illegitimate regime all day, every day. Especially Alejandro Mayorkas, Merrick Garland, Jack Smith, and all the members of the Department of Justice. Don't be scared. You better be getting prepared. And let's close the daggone border. We're being invaded. I hadn't pounded that topic much here lately, but it's a disgrace what's happened down there. And it's going on at the Canadian border too. Arrests up there are up 420%, I read, this year. So that's crazy. And God bless you. God bless America. Say goodbye, Rose. All right, y'all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon, folks. God bless.